This is a testament to my connection with...
Here's your sundial, intact as it was.
Mr. Mortefi, can we have the tip?
Simply put, it's hollow. Here, it's not just a timekeeping tool. This sundial is hollow with an inner compartment. We've scanned it. And there's, however, it's missing. We should be able to spin the wheels on the sundial once the right component is installed. Automata mechanics isn't my field of study. I specialize in developing tacitite weapons. But the foundation wouldn't have taken me this long if we were dealing with tacitite. Install the missing part, then rotate the wheels to their correct positions, and you should be able to solve the... However, I still have no idea what the missing component should look like. And no need to ask him. I just need some time to think. One moment. What is it? You certainly are. It's indeed beautiful data. Good taste.
Rover, Mr. Mortefi's expression seems to have softened. We haven't even asked him to help us with assembling. It looks like Mr. Mortefi needs more time. Maybe, Rover, let's come back later.
Yes, of course, indeed. You just pointed your workshop? Stops. Sorry for keeping you waiting. It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle. Considering its entire structure, this component needs an... I'll drop a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop.
I mentally prepared myself for the worst, but this, though it is a bit hard to figure out. Rover? Please don't touch them. Rover, I don't think we'll find... This should be it. Let's go back and show it to Mr. Rover! Mr. Mortefi?
Good.
The test results are in. The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable for regular... From the purple leaf you presented, I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources. This is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility of them. This is not an ordinary leaf, but it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn phenomena. And the lament was the start of it.
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined to be a type of ore. This sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low temperature storage life for this...
A 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou too?
The archives in the academy should have information on the sugar. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
Mr. Mortefi?
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
So, the discs are rotatable now?
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
The earthly branches, these symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle. It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong. Now,
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries. The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
I found it. It's located. Mao Cheng Si Wu Wei Rover. There are two. If I remember correctly, Zhenzhou was established during a year gorgeous of spirits back and the formidable tacit discord described. Rover, about the sugar pearl. What do you think? I've only seen her policies have proven effective. Some believe that the remarkably far-sighted seem to hold Madame Majesty.
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far. Our clues point to the sugar pearl. Simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets, and one target may hold several. We both had a reason for meeting. The magistrate had information. However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and what I want to ask her, and making it seem like she is complicating that, or maybe she was running out of time. That's why she could only offer us scraps of the puzzle. Or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. In other words, there are people whom it seems there may be hidden dangers. If it were you, Yang Yang, what would you...
I would emphasize my true message by repeating.
I'm back! I'm back! Finally!
Elijah said he is in great health. We made some progress in investigating.
Nothing special, a typical patrol. Well, Uncle Chang's cat climbed a tree. I received a report about someone going missing. I just logged the case and talked to the person who reported it. You're not the one they're searching for. Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. The latest record was from today when I took Rover for registration. It's the middle of the night. Course. All right, I still owe you a meal. The night markets are closed, though.
Do you have a place to stay, Rover?
Talk about hospitality. All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the city hall, and we'll leave the rest till tomorrow. Yang! 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please. What did I tell ya? Nothing.
What do you say, Rover?
Looks like Bijur's locked herself in the lab again. Hasn't left since yesterday. No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, we could use you with just a few tugs of the rope. I bet every researcher will come. By the way, now that we figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial, so it only took us 1 trip to the academy to solve half of our problems. Either Rover's real.
What's our next plan of action, Rover? Bijah said the leaf bears the frequencies of ten. We must leave the city to pursue this. An ocean of stars. A dark-haired girl. An inverted etheric sea. You said it was flowing in a certain direction, pointing to the moon. You've never meant the etheric sea and resonance chords in your dreams are real. Perhaps it was more than just a dream. That girl might be the key to recovering your memories. Madam Magistrates, and it's a site of the Trinodian War and the source of all TD outbreaks. The Midnight Ranger's frontline space is...
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, and shoot me a message if you need anything, all right, Yang Yang?
Without a doubt.
As you wish. Ready for battle. Fear no more.
An unexpected discovery. Remnants of the past.
many resonators can boost our combat abilities with special. If you feel like it, head to Instructor Yan at the training camp.
Did you hear that?
That should be the Midnight Range's training camp. Instructor Yan is in charge of training new recruits. I heard he's pretty tough.
An unexpected discovery.
Let me be your blade.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance.
I sense your weakness.
Oh, bring it on! Coming in hot. Sucks to be you. No biggie.
Swift and resolute.
access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfall Barrens. That place is now off. What is your business, young lady? It's my third shift and you're still here.
Oh, you must be the soldier on duty. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself. Please, I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back.
Be that as it may, I cannot let you, given...
Well, everything seems fine in the city.
That's why we must stay vigilant, so people in the city can... Besides, General Gian is currently there at the Norfall Barrens base. Dangerous as it is, he will keep... We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of...
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I promised him I understand your concern. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though.
Listen, nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek. It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass. You're at... Just you two?
Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. I intend to leave the city with them, and they have agreed.
Well, it says you have the highest level of access. Honestly, he could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass. No.
Sure.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran?
Exactly. According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhang Ye's grandson is... Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find him. Of course.
The hour is upon us. Cherish every gain.
You don't look like soldiers.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the midnight.
A missing person. The one you're looking for.
Yes.
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted, but he seemed determined to join us. He's been secretly followed. I think a quartermaster of the rear guards escorted him away. He must be in the rear guards camp.
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading that way, I have her on your way there. You should run into 2 detection beacons.
Sure.
Great. I'll send the coordinates to your...
Lucky me, lucky you.
An unexpected discovery.
Is that the beacon?
They don't look like soldiers.
Greetings. What might interest you here? It's dangerous.
Oh, nothing really. You see, we're just on...
Excuse me, about this detection.
Run, everyone!
I can't move. So...
Oh, please don't arrest us! We really had no choice.
What happened?
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Some of us can barely move. Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really...
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides.
But we ain't got the time for that. If we don't...
You shouldn't be stealing public property. There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can have my flatbreads. Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you eat.
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
Watch out!
A tough nut, ain't you?
Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding us all with your bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub, or face the consequences. We ain't messing with kids, but don't test our patience. Just do as you're told. Don't be tough on yourselves, or you'll be lucky to leave in one piece.
We're begging you, stop!
Why did you attack us? Well, do you have other mouths to feed?
They seem trained.
Of course we're ordinary people. We done some wrongs. I tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but dang, didn't know the battles up north were so crazy.
Then we ran out of food and cash halfway. We ain't got the balls to rob the army, but we're stuck. Hey, since you're being so generous, how about you throw a little extra cash our way? There's a bunch of us, some injured too.
No, wait. I used to travel alone when I left my master. I know
Hey, what's wrong with you, girlie?
pain comes with coveting. He who knows he has enough is rich. It was only meant to sustain you long enough for you.
You don't understand, girl. You don't make money very easily at a time like this.
I came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. It's been a hard time, but if you really can't find any job in the city, come to Liu Xian.
Hurry, move, let's get...
No, I wasn't trying to... Wait,
Quite the shot.
Is this the only detection?
Heck yeah. The first one...
Really? Then
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages.
I see. The military's base is not far from here. Shall...
unexpected discovery.
Strike for the shadows.
Remnants of the past.
Birth, moment of resonance.
this. Remnants of the past. Cherish every gain.
The thorns are blocking our path. Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon. Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Oh, please be careful. Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe. Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
Master Tianxing, are you alright?
This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough. We must...
But the approval process.
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working around the clock here. Any delay could mean the end of our... I'll talk to them if you can't make them listen. Now go, go, go. Move, move. What is it? Why are we still... You new here? Are you backups? Wait, you don't look like one of us.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
Excuse me, one moment, please. Careful! This chest holds vital medical supplies. If the wounded return and find no medicine, it's on you. Handle with an outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Now, I've got wounded soldiers coming soon, and you're just in time to help. Oh, sorry, have to answer this. Yes, what is it? An overclocked resonator. I'm sorry, the wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to escort them to the medics, but I've got to deal with the overclocked resonator.
What exactly do you need us to do?
Just make sure they are safe. The medics will take care of them. Thank you.
It's so busy here.
Things are always like this in the rear. The frontline soldiers focus solely on battle, following orders and supplies, medical care, equipment maintenance, personnel management, and logistics.
So this is what a real war looks like.
Most people would never have the chance to witness, and I think this is exactly what our military strives for.
Like I said,
Please calm down.
that's barely a scratch. That's not bravado. My wounds can close on their own. It's my
Stop squirming, will you? We're here, but please hold him still for sure. Are you all...
I'm okay. I'm just... it's okay.
I'll go find a medic. Thank you for your assistance. You must...
They look badly injured.
Don't worry. They've received proper treatment now. They'll recover in time. I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be ordinary people, not resonators. The battles, but things have improved. Each injury represents countless tacit resonators in the Midnight Rangers are incredible warriors.
They are the ones keeping our people safe.
What I've been... Please don't put it like that. Without your help, we couldn't... Now that they're all safe, you should go and take care of your own issues.
Thank you.
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above, directing munitions.
Rover, where are we going?
Here are some recipes for dietary supplements from my sect.
Oh, great. You have my thanks.
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Sort out the consumables. Ewa, deliver this list to Asher. You're not Ewa.
Excuse me. I'm an outrider of the Midnight Rangers. This is real.
Sure. Please excuse me.
What are you doing? Oh, please excuse me. It's a type of while tacitite weapons, the hand grenade was one of them. With the rapid growth of tacitite well, it's not a current. What more do...
Master Tianxing?
Yes, I found Juyan. I heard you two still have other matters to... It's my great pleasure to have met you.
Us running into Master Tianxing was a one-off incident. If the magazine indicates something about war, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey? Have you thought of...
I think...
So, Madam if those tacit discords break through our defenses, we haven't reached the front lines yet. But I can already smell the iron in the air.
Fear no more. Bide the time. Retreat to advance. Break! Unstoppable. Wind Rider. Fear no more. Seven. You worry. Wind Rider. Time to fight back. Break. Wind Rider.
What's the matter? Oh, I was worried. You just stood there and gazed into the...
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord. I think...
An imposing warrior wielding the power of a Tinglong. The Tinglong is the Midnight Ranger's emblem. The front lines are not far from here. General Tien must be there, fighting along... It doesn't seem like a coincidence. We arrived near the battle... Your vision. It might be what was happening on the battle... The battle itself is a clue. The streams from the Norfolk Barrens field over. Something on that battlefield must be connected to you. Resonate with tacit discords? Rover?
According to Baja, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discord. Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
And that is... Teacher Village in the Central Plains. As I make myself reflect on my goals and plans, Rover, perhaps you can...
Stopping to relax once in a while serves for a stronger resonance with the world. Stopping to relax once in a while serves for a stronger resonance with the world. It is natural to feel dreadful of the unknown. Yet, there are times. This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to it. Stopping to relax once in a while serves for a stronger resonance with the world.
This must be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need to concentrate to feel it. Grover, something terrible must have happened here. We have to be cautious.
Strike from the shadows. One more time. Moment of resonance.
Let me be your blade. Tempest! Shape the shapeless!
Swift and resolute. No hesitation. The hour is upon us.
ritualistic wooden plaques. Why are they here? They seem to belong to a different time. I remember reading about something like this. People held large-scale ancient...
I see. Let's check somewhere else.
Watch out! Something's not right.
Brother, help.
It seems to only repeat the tacit discords attack other living beings because they need to feed on those frequencies to make this one probably devoured, turning the last bits of a human's consciousness into such monotonous mumbles. I'm sorry, no. That's beyond my ability. I just sensed some complex feeling, Rover. It seems to be begging for help, but it's not asking us to help it. I can sense that the village is crying, waiting for risks. Something truly awful must have happened here. Based on the evidence we've found and the condition of these ruins, that didn't happen all too long ago. Perhaps the tacit field has kept this village from being discovered. There must be something we can do. We may find the victims nearby. I can feel someone connected to what happened here is still close. I'll inform Chuzia about what happened here. Can we continue? Sorry. I know it doesn't sound very convincing. It's just thank you, Rover. As for the little one here, let's leave. The area's a mess. But look, there are many footprints. Someone was injured. These cards. I see. The Fraxidus is likely behind it all.
The Fraxidus?
Yes. I don't know much about the It's a group of extremists obsessed with fusing humans with tacit...
Fusing humans and tacit discourse.
We've seen signs of their presence in Jinzhou, left by lower-ranked members called artificers. Above the artificers are the overseers, leaders with eerie abilities and unknown intentions. They pose a far bigger threat. No one knows their true intentions. Some members speak of world destruction, while others claim they seek eternal power. And there is one particularly insane overseer, a man who sees no order and revels in destruction. They belong to this one overseer, and if he's responsible for what happened to these villagers, who...
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent... If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar, cruel and twisted maniac. We deserve a meeting free of such disturb. The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment. Don't worry, I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about that irrelevant to begin with? I heard you've lost your memories. Indeed. I'll tell you then. Before you knew anything about this world, you were already the center of. You are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces have been fighting for possession over you. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. You are a living, breathing person. That's why I'm here. Because I see you as a dear friend, and I want the truth hurts sometimes. I know you are not one I can sway. My goal is simple. Come on. Observe the surroundings a little more and tell me what you see. As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface. And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious. Why do you have to assume we are the culprit? Maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet. That's too boring. As I said, why don't you take a look around and see for yourself? So go ahead. What do you see? Bravo! Didn't think you'd catch on to that. Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn? How typical. The age-old tale of savage wolves and help. But let me ask you this. Do you truly believe? Let me give you a couple more tips. The truth is far more complicated than you think. First, who are the players? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple. Next, what makes false devotion, fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings, and the one vulnerable soul? Now, Rover, the story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more. Our story begins here. Once upon a time, in the day, they toiled for food. And when evening fables, stories told and retold through, but they always draw from real. The same story gets told by many. Whatever you learn from it is just one of countless different, like us now. Caught in a carefully crafted plotline, a scheme I had no hand in. This village marks the beginning of my story with Jinzhou. So that magistrate led you here to meet me. Such a clever move on her part. One day, the shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. No? quite the opposite. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant his flock obeyed. Bowing their head, they no longer had to struggle for survival. As their once the flock worshipped their shepherd-turned-god. What's wrong? Imagine you were one of those lambs, facing irresistible temptation and you are right. But the world we live in falls short of our. It's up to the two of us to make that. The lambs reveled in endless bond as each night passed. It was the only rover. Do you think someone would give you? I once believed that too. Thought as long as I paid a high enough price, but true equality is scarce. The world was never a fair place. To receive equal retribution, one must. When every wish comes with a hefty price, people weigh their. But when they can make someone else bear the price, they all rush to make more wishes. They don't consider they too may. Funny, isn't it? Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black lamb. On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual. The shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes. After witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty. Those oblivious lambs. Little did they know the most fearsome. Well done. You didn't let. Now, I wonder, what is your take? Answer me and I'll reveal the. Who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs? Brilliant answer. You saw past the obvious. The true culprit was not the shepherd, but the white lambs who chose to follow his rules. The shepherd never forced them into anything. He merely presented a choice, a possibility. No one would have been killed if they simply refrained from making those wishes. Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes? Of course, as always, life would. Here's my final question. Don't rush. What is the truth you've uncovered?
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs. The flock never...
Really? Do you really believe a hero would show up? Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter. risk of making wishes, they too could become sacrifices for those of others. They always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. And so they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again, until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. How do you like my story, Rover? What really happened here? The black lamb who rebelled against the rule, the innocent maiden sacrificed, and the villagers who turned on each other in a ruthless frenzy. They had it. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock. Fun answer, but no. I was never the shepherd. Never will be. You and I, we are the black lamb. Well then, let's see if this black lamb... Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take? Oh, you found us already. Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. Fleets of white, black, watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Join them on this right path. And don't rush. One slip and you'll shatter to pieces. Brutality! Can't you see? We are kindred spirits after all. Tell me, do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd, breaking black lamb? If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunatics, would you call them the last one of reason? Or the soul of awesome? Think about it. The shepherd is not a preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the black lamb can reclaim the trust of its herd. Eventually, there will be none left to be victims in the process.
The hour is upon us.
Such a pest. 'Cause 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 'cause
Rover? Rover! I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh! Should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Stay away from him!
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from you. Don't let your improvisation trouble others.
Look at you, rushing in to protect your precious, perfect movement. No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Rover, it seems our happy little date. But don't forget, mice. Let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble? The choice is yours. I know how smart. We'll meet again in the not too distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them? Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space. He trapped me in confinement. It took me some time to break that barrier. Sorry.
Brother.
Huh? Why are you here, little one? I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother it mentioned. Yes, that is a Let's talk about it later. Rover. It seems all the tragedies in T-Tree Village were linked to that ritual. Making up stories based on real life to support us, we cannot take his words for granted. Now, we must locate where the... Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Is everything all right on your end? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half? Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction. Please follow me.
It's the missing half. We can piece them together now.
Cherish every gain.
The water is going down. Believe it. There is such a big opening down here. How odd. This place should have been soaked in water, but everything is dry here. Even the vegetation is thriving. Did Scar do this? Given his powers, it doesn't seem too hard for him. That tree. It's...
Please, save us.
Are you trying to tell us about... Where did it go? Just wanted those sacrifices. I guess the tacit discord we saw stayed here. Please excuse, it's getting a bit too cold here. Sorry, Rover. The air was heavy in that place, without any wind to speak of. But the villagers were a complex mix of emotions. Hope. What was the diary's owner longing for? Was it the peaceful life she wanted? My apologies. I got lost. I wish I could say such tragedy that I still lack the confidence. It was tragedies like this that made me want to become an outrider. To become someone. I cannot stop the lament. But at least I should do. Really? Dwelling on it won't do us any good. Let's go. I'll compile. Yes. Let's go back.
you. Let me be your blade. Storm, hear my command. Wind. Stop.
The end has come. Strike from the shadows. Last chance.
I'll fire it up. Coming in hot.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds. I sense your weakness.
Oh, bring it on! Watch and learn! Heads up!
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance.
Oh, bring it on! That sucks to be you.
Sounds come forth. Unexpected discovery.
you